Do you ever feel like there aren't enough hours in the day? Like there's just not enough time to have and check through everything you have on your to-do list? Well, what if I told you that with just a few simple tweaks and changes, you can get your time back, maybe even hours back? In this video, I'm going to share 9 strategies to help you reclaim your time, increase your productivity, and have less stress when it comes to accomplishing the things you want to accomplish during the week. Stick around because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to get several hours back in your week. If you're all about leveling up your finances, getting your time back, understanding that you can own your financial narrative, that I want you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can stay informed every time I share a new video. Because see, time is money and I want you to have more of both. I'm Shehara Wooten, certified financial planner, author, and speaker, and I love helping Black women in STEM create the life they've imagined. So let's dive into these time-saving strategies. The first strategy is audit your time. So what I would like you to do is take a week and block out or write down how you're spending your time. You'll be amazed at what is actually wasting your time, what isn't really productive towards the things that you want to do. We've talked about in previous videos about your values and your vision. When you audit your time, think about what you value. Think about what your vision is, and then be honest about what's going on. So take a moment, audit your time. Number 2, audit your time on social media and TV. Now, a lot of times we might use social media, TV, just to kind of zone out for a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. But have you ever gotten on there specifically for one purpose, and you get in there and you see someone post something, and now all of a sudden you're not even going to what you went on there for? I've experienced that. Then I had to remind myself, oh wait, this is what I was on there for. An hour later, I'm on here and still didn't do the thing that I came on there for. So I have an iPhone, and there's a capability with the iPhone where you can offload the app. So it's not fully uninstalling the app, but it's offloading it so that you can keep all your data, keep your history, and all you have to do is reload it when it's time to get back on there. So that's what I started doing here back in, I believe it was like February here. And I noticed that I got a significant amount of time back because my phone actually tells me how much screen time I'm using. And it's been down ever since I started uninstalling my social media apps. Super helpful way to really get your time back. Number 3 would be to batch similar tasks. So instead of checking email all day long, as soon as a notification pops up, you're checking, you're looking into it. Now you're off into left field trying to solve some type of problem or challenge that takes you off focus. Then why don't you take time specifically and intentionally to check your emails or block off time just to run errands or do small tasks? You're going to really see that you get some time back because now you're focused on that particular item during that time. And it just saves you, for me at least, from feeling stressed and confused and just all over the place. So now you've got more order to your day. Number 4 is going to be plan your day the night before. You can actually take time if you start your day, let's look at it this way. If you start your day not knowing what you're supposed to do that day, it takes so much time to think, okay, what do I need to do today and all of that. So why not go the day before or the night before and spend 5 to 10 minutes just listing out things that you need to do. A while ago, last year, I read a book about the imagination and the power of the imagination. When I remember, I'll try to post the name of the book, but it was a powerful book. And so what I decided to do is create an imagine list. So basically, I look at what do I imagine my life to look like for that day, for that week, for that time period, or the things that I need to do to have the life that I want or to have the day that I want. And then I just kind of go through that list, and it's always something that allows me to get back on track, basically. I don't do it every day, but there might be a day where I'm just like, I list out about 10 things that I want to get off my mind so that I can know this is what you need to do, especially when you think there's nothing else to do. Let me go back and check my imagine list. And that's what I do. I check my imagine list, and then I start working through that. So plan your day the night before, or look at your imagine list. It's not a to-do list. And look at that to see what are the things that I want to do tomorrow that will make me feel like by the end of that day, I've really had a great day and I accomplished things that I needed to accomplish. Share with me in the comments which one of the first 4 resonate most with you. Now, for number 5, delegate and outsource. One of the things that took me a while to do was to delegate. And once I did start delegating things, it just gave me back time, peace of mind. So I could do the things that I'm really good at, that serves people the best in the best way. So things like your grocery shopping, if you delegate that, if you don't like it, I delegate that now. Whether it's delivery or me placing an order and I just go pick it up and they put it in my car, that's one less thing that I've got to do. Delegate your housekeeping, delegate by getting a personal assistant or a virtual assistant. All of those things are just gonna give you your time back and just allow you to show up as your best self. And even from a business perspective, one of the first things and the least expensive things I was able to delegate when I first started delegating was my bookkeeping. That saved me just the mental energy that I needed to do. So those are things that you wanna just outsource and delegate. You'll get your time back. Number 6 is to say no more often. So that is something I had to learn to do because I was doing things or finding myself doing things that just didn't really align with what I enjoyed or my passion, just taking me off track. Every time you say yes to something that does not align with you, you are saying no to something that is meaningful. So we don't have time to waste. And this is the time for you to really be serious about your time. One of the things I'll tell you guys is that I am up on a milestone year, birthday year, and it's becoming more and more pronounced than ever. And that was actually the inspiration for this video, was the fact that wow, I'm coming up on a milestone birthday year. I'll let you guys guess below. I don't know if I want to hear what you guess, but it just made me think, time really is finite. And we're only given a certain amount of time on this earth, so I need to maximize it. So how do I do that? And that's where I started to think about ways to do that, and I'm sharing some ideas with you as well. Number 7, leverage technology. You want to automate your payments, automate your bills, automate savings, automate as much as you can and as much as you're comfortable with. Because I do know people who just are not comfortable with automation, but it's really, really a benefit. You also want to leverage technology to set up reminders for things that you have to do so that you don't have to have that clouding your brain and you're figuring out, ooh, am I doing what I was supposed to do? And it's just an extra distraction. So use technology and set reminders so that you can be more efficient with your time. So number 8 is optimize your commute. If you are traveling to get to work, maybe you have a long commute. A lot of folks have to go back into work now, into the office. But if you are one of those folks, use your commute. Use it wisely. You can listen to audiobooks. There's so much you can learn just by listening to audiobooks that are educational, that help you reach a goal that you want to reach. It helps you learn more. So you can also take work calls, or you can take care of personal matters, take personal calls during these commuting times. Taking care of things that maybe you would not have thought to do. Now, again, if you're driving, you've got some limitations, but if you're not, this could be an opportunity for you to really consider even maybe doing some remote work. And that may only take If the commute is an hour, it only takes you an hour to accomplish, and now maybe you're gonna get paid as well. So there's ways to take your time back and do things that will help you reach your goals even quicker. And number nine, I cannot emphasize enough, and that is to take care of your health. Health is wealth. Just like time is money, I want you to have all of them. I want you to have health, time, and money. Just by taking the time to exercise or to take a walk around your neighborhood or take a walk at work, the time that it takes to do that can give you back time because of the health benefits that come with it. It may not even seem that obvious, but when we are healthier, when we get good sleep, when we get good nutrition, when we exercise, we take that time, we invest that time to do that, it pays us back in rewards because now we can be more productive, we're more focused when we actually are doing the task that we are tasked to do. And so even me, sometimes I'll get so engrossed in the things that I'm doing that I might forget to get on. I get on a rebounder. I might forget, I'm pointing at it right here, it's in my office, but I might forget to get on it because I'm working on something. But if I take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get on it, refresh myself, I'll have more energy, more focus, and be more productive, which is going to give me back my time. So now that you have these ideas and you're now able to get back your time, I imagine what that's going to do for you, especially when it comes to planning out your financial future and the things that you want to accomplish. Again, time is finite. We don't get any more time, but we can also look at the time that we're using and make sure that we're using it wisely. If you are a Black woman in STEM and you want to get your time back, you want to be able to support yourself and live the life you've imagined, especially when it comes to your finances, then let's talk. I would love to chat with you. Please schedule a personal strategy session. The link will be in the description. And that way I can learn more about how I can support you and you can get to live the life that you've imagined. If you found this video helpful, then please hit that like button and even share it out with some folks so that they can also watch the video and hopefully it'll help them as well. The more people that we add to the community, the more it grows, and even the more that the YouTube algorithm will share the content to more folks. Watch the next video so that you can get more financial wisdom and insights for a strong financial future.